Greetings, my name is Terence Scardino, and the following is a detailed description of the personality traits for Pisces, which is the same whether it's Western or in Vedic astrology. When I think of Pisces, I think of the sign of unconditional love. In other words, you will love and accept totally and unconditionally until others prove you wrong. And even that won't convince you right away. The key phrase to describe Pisces is, I believe. And that is your great gift for the world, your incredible faith and belief in life and others. The symbol associated with your sign is the fish. The modern zodiac represents Pisces as two fish swimming in opposite directions. However, in the past, many cultures chose the dolphin to symbolize Pisces. The dolphin was known for its helpfulness to man, its kindness, its mercy, and even for its healing qualities to ancient man, and it seems an appropriate symbol for Pisces. The Pisces fish swims in the ocean of life, feeling connected to all living things, with no boundaries and separations between others. Pisces is one of the signs of duality, the others being Gemini and Sagittarius. The Pisces symbolism is that of two fish swimming in opposite directions, one upstream to the divine and the other downstream towards the more material and physical, but both are bound by a cord. This, of course, is the dilemma and one of the stormy seas for Pisces, who are all too aware of both directions, but you are slightly more comfortable in the spiritual creative realm than in the physical one. Some Pisces will cave into the reality of the general consensus and proclaim that the only reality is money. But these fish have cut themselves off from their creative and spiritual inheritance and are precisely those Pisceans who become the lost souls trying to escape their reality through drugs or alcohol. The ultimate objective for the Pisces is to accept both parts of the personality, that you are human, but not necessarily trapped in the material world, but one who can make a living and still have a creative and or religious outlet. The fish is also the symbol of Christianity and thus giving the virtues of faith, religion, compassion, loving your neighbor, and forgiveness, all traditions of Christianity. Therefore, many Pisceans are deeply spiritual and religious and certainly compassionate in sacrificing their needs for the good of others. I've always seen the two different types of Pisces described as either the low tide or the high tide. The low tide types are the lost souls swimming around in their confused reality, not knowing which way to proceed in life, and often being totally depressed, alcoholic, or isolated. The high tide Pisces are the artists, healers, spiritual leaders, psychics, and visionaries. The low tide types think they have to choose between their divine side and their human side, whereas the high tide incorporates both aspects and finds the gold within. Pisces sees all others as being one and connected to each other, regardless of race, culture, or sex. And this is why you are so psychic, spiritual, compassionate, and embrace universal love so unconditionally. This powerful knowingness that all of mankind is somehow connected and a part of the universal consciousness or God is a major part of the inner workings of the Pisces personality. Pisces exist emotionally rather than rationally, instinctively more than intellectually, and can live in a bohemian sort of life, searching for a career in which they can find themselves. But you are usually discouraged, feeling despondent and unappreciated, which causes you to move on to something or someone else, always searching for the safe harbor you can call home. Pisces rules infinity and abstractions, which is great for artists and psychics and psychic outlets. But when it comes to making reality decisions, you can be prone to getting caught in limbo and making no decisions. You are never egotistical in your personal relationships, and you give more than you ask from your friends. Unfortunately, you can easily be misled by the fantasy of romantic love, and then later become disappointed by the reality of an everyday unromantic relationship. You are nevertheless intensely loyal and home-loving and will remain faithful. Few signs would be as willing to forgo personal pleasure on behalf of another. Yet all this giving can wear out a Pisces over time, and sometimes you simply don't know how to stop giving. So remember to indulge and replenish your own personal needs from time to time. When it comes to love, you are an incurable romantic. And with the right relationship, it can be a fairy tale union. And with the wrong relationship, a nightmare, because you tend not to let go so easily. You are extremely accepting and forgiving, but without a more discriminating nature, you will attract people who will take advantage of your good heart. You believe in soulmates, and you will never give up your search. Pisces tend to withdraw into a dream world where your qualities can bring mental satisfaction and sometimes fame and financial reward if you are gifted and lucky. Your talents can produce remarkable creativity in literature, music, and art. Even if you don't have obvious creative talents, you have a greater than average artistic sensibility. Pisces' greatest strength is your imagination and creativity. You are brilliant at expressing yourselves in symbols and gestures, and therefore you can be outstanding filmmakers, photographers, and dancers. Your compassionate nature makes you perfect for work in charity, catering for the needy, as nurses looking after the sick, or as a vet caring for animals. Many architects and designers are Pisces, as well as actors, singers, and musicians. Your psychic and spiritual qualities can lead you into religious careers or as mediums or mystics. Physically, Pisces govern the feet, and you can be prone to weaker immune systems basically because of your overly sensitive nature. It is often said among astrologers that Pisces have feet problems because they have trouble staying grounded in the material, physical reality because their heads are usually in the clouds. When a Pisces is under stress, many will desire to withdraw and hope reality will disappear. The last thing you need when you feel your nerves on edge are major obligations and responsibilities from others. Therefore, one of the best healing methods for you generally is just being alone and letting go of the day-to-day stress. Many of you are definitely escapists, but it's your secret weapon in this harsh world. You need to create your own reality when life gets too hard to take by losing yourself in a good book or movie. Creative visualization is one of the most positive ways to deal with change, and Pisces is more adept at this than most signs. A deeply philosophical sign, money does not motivate you as much as self-expression and creativity does. You are definitely the sign of altruism and compassion, making you ultra-sensitive to the needs of others. In fact, when you see someone suffering financially, you identify so closely it feels like it's happening to you. It is impossible for Pisces to say no to anyone in trouble. If there was ever a sign to dream the impossible dream, it's you, Pisces. And thank you for watching. And if you're on YouTube, you can click like or subscribe so you can see more of my videos. And follow me on Facebook or Twitter, where I post daily astrological messages. Thanks again.